me, Julia. I'm back again with another kiln opening. I'm sitting down because I'm just totally exhausted. But I really want to have a look in this kiln. I'm super excited. It could be a disaster because it's the same clay that cracked last time, but I had those balls, if you remember, that needed to go in. I couldn't do anything else with them, so I have glazed the back of them to see if that makes a difference. So we shall see. Let's get in. I'm not going to let you have a peek. I'm just going to go in myself. There's a little tray on the top that's not too exciting, but it cracked and I wanted to see how it came out. So let's have a look. Right. A dead look. Right, let's get the less exciting piece out first then. Wow, it's still a little bit warm, and it finished like in the middle of the night, not last night, night before. So this was my words, when I'm super exhausted, my words fail me, so just ignore me. Just a plate that I did on a mold that I made, and I did a few and then they all dried because I got busy and I couldn't get back to them, and they all dried and they like got cracked and just not good. So I tried to save it by layering white slip, black slip, white slip, black slip, and then leaving white on the top, but then it all cracked and the slip cracked, and it took, you know, a lot of effort. So anyway, I wanted to carve it just to see how it would turn out, and I actually think it's lovely. It's warped, it's cracked, but that is gorgeous carving in the middle. And it's kind of like not all just straight black. Some's gone down to the black, some's gone down to the white. So it just gives it some extra depth. However, it is, I can feel it slightly warped, and I've got a feeling that's because where I've gone down, it's gone quite thin and it's just fired differently. But yeah, I'm pleased with it. I like that pattern, and it was really just to see what that pattern would come out like. I did it with stencil. I carved in, you know, laid the stencil on and carved in around all the stencil holes, and then when I took the stencil off, I carved and dug into the kind of larger bits, so that even though it is a little cracked, it's actually come out okay, so I don't mind. Right, that was just a little half shelf on the top that I managed to squeeze in right at the end. So let's just get my, oh, you heard that, there is a ball that needs some serious kintsugi. So it looks like we've got some wins and some not wins. So we'll start off with what looks like a win, and you know what I've forgotten? My notes. Okay, so I have my notes now. So second shelf left, that's this one. So this is blue rutile ×3, ancient jasper ×3, and then oatmeal splashes. Okay, and this, I did a smaller one in this, and it was bare on the outside and it did have a crack in it, so I put 3 blue rutile on the outside to see if that would work. And wow, oh, that looks amazing. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Wow. Oh, that's stunning, both inside and outside. Wow. I love that. I can't believe that pattern on the outside. If you hear any sniffing, my doggy's in here. That's incredible. So he had a little friend in the kiln that was of the same batch of things that I made. This was a lower one, and ta-da! Oh, my thickness is good. Wow. It will be kintsugi'd. I did think that I would show you how I did kintsugi, and actually I was going to show you the balls that I did last time with the kintsugi. So should I go get them? I'll go get them. I'll show you this one first though. This was 3 smoky merlot, 3 ancient jasper with the oatmeal squiggles. And again, on the small one that I did in this, I got a crack. Just a crack though, not a major crack. And the outside I did 3 smoky merlot, and again, absolutely beautiful. I did think to myself, oh, the smoky merlot looks beautiful. I did think to myself, maybe, you know, it wouldn't be such a bad thing if 1 or 2 did crack, because I could do a video and show you how I did my kintsugi. And then I thought, if none of them crack, I'm not going to have anything to kintsugi. I'm just not even sure I can do it on that one. But it's stunning, isn't it? It's worth a go. What colour kintsugi would I do? Either blue or gold. Traditional is gold, I know, but I've done different colours. Could have restarted the video, but then you wouldn't have got my natural reaction, and I don't want to act, you know. So these 2 came out of the kiln last time, and it's the Marigold Amaryllis Blossom Flux, and they had rubbish cracks. So I decided I would have a go at kintsugi, and I didn't really want to do gold. So I had a look, and I did, it's like a rose gold on it. But if you would like me to show you how I do that, I've never looked up how to kintsugi, so it's probably completely different to how everybody else does it, but I can show you how I did it. And that made me feel so much better, because I went from having 2 balls that had cracks that I couldn't do anything with, to balls that actually are pretty smooth, and not that I could use them for food, but I can certainly use them for storage, and I can certainly use them on my display shelves. I'm not sad at having to keep them. So that's those. But yeah, oh, if I knew how to put sad songs on in the background. Oh. But let's see, this is going to be the biggest kintsugi challenge ever. I think I'll have to get a different glue. Yeah, I can't believe it. This was near the thermocouple. That shouldn't have made a difference. It wasn't near, there's a small spy hole, peephole, bunghole, whatever they're called. Sorry, my brain is just a pile of sawdust today. So, right, onwards and upwards. Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Oh my, oh wow, 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 wow. Look at this ball. I know that my friend Nat, who is Mud Magic, have a look over at her Kiln Openings. She does some amazing pieces, and she also does some throwing tutorials for those of you that throw. She loves pink. She is going to absolutely love this one. Look at that. It just, my dots on the back have almost turned into fish scales. That is, this is why I'm single, because I'm just in love with pottery. Look at it. Oh, nobody could give me the feeling that pots give me like that. Honestly, I could cry. It's so beautiful. Okay, I'll tell you what it is. One layer of amaryllis, just one, because I didn't want too many. I don't like it when it's lots of speckles. I like subtle speckles. Oh, I love it. Oh, this is going nowhere. This is mine. I shall be keeping it, and I'm going to eat everything out of it. One amaryllis and 2 kimchi. That's it. 1 amaryllis, 2 kimchi. So that's amaryllis mako and kimchi is spectrum. And that's just 2 kimchi. Even that, I mean, just, there is a small pinhole where it's on a join where it's not worked properly, but it didn't crack. Glaze in the back seems to be the way to go with the white clay, but it kind of, for me, defeats the object of white clay. I know you get a better colour, but for me, I wanted the white to show through, but I'm actually really loving the glaze on the back. Oh, pottery blows my mind. It really does. I'll stop looking at it and I'll, you know, sit on the couch for a while and look at it later. Oh my gosh. But comparing it actually between the marigold amaryllis blossom flux and this kimchi and the amaryllis, I love that one. That was my absolute favorite, but I think this one's taken over, and I didn't know that I could get as much pink out of a kimchi. I thought, if you remember my gluggle jug, I did that in sangria and it was quite pink, and I'd seen examples of kimchi and I was really reluctant to try it because they all looked pretty cloudy and not pink. I am thrilled. Okay, next I had 1 full shelf on the bottom and 2 half shelves because I've got a tall piece in there. So that is my oh wow, okay. Oh right, I'm going to show you this piece. It has dripped onto the cookie, which actually I should have done a riser cookie, but this is my 3 lots of glazes. It's my pot where a handle fell off and I just put my brush wipes on it. So, but if you look, it's actually turned out really even. So this will just be a cup for my tools. But yeah, it's actually turned out really even, and that has probably like 20 different glazes on it. And then I put a coat of, I think I had the blossom flux out, so I just put 1 coat of blossom flux over the top to kind of meld everything together. It didn't need it, probably, because it has like 1 little drippy stuck on and a second little drippy there. But actually, other than those 2 little drippies, it's fine. So I shall take that off and sand it down, and that will be my new tool pot because I really like it. And where's the handle? The handle was here. So I did because it came off at bisque, so it left like, you know, so I did sand it down as best as I could, but really cute. I'm absolutely pleased with that because it really does have a lot of different colours on it. Next, oh, mini bowl. This one, 2 new colours that I haven't tried yet. Well, I haven't tried at home. I did try in the community kiln, one of them. But this is small bowl, 3 vert luster. Oh no, that's not that one. What's the mini one? Hang on. No, it is vert luster and ivy, I'm sure. Yes, it is. That's a vert luster 3 and ivy. Well, no, actually, it's vert luster 2, ivy 2, because it was so small. I don't think I put 3. Just quite thick. But look how super cute that mini bowl is. That's my hand just for comparison. Teeny little dip or ring. Put dot dot dot, teeny dots. Super cute, but wow, yeah. Now, there's a tiny bit of like the metallic-y look from the ivy in the bottom, but on a big bowl, that would be beautiful because it's broken really nicely as well, where I smooth it in, you know, like I always leave some ridges to help the glaze on its way. I prefer that to so super smooth. I mean, it has its benefits, but on these bowls, I like, because it's textured from me working the clay, it feels natural not to be perfectly smooth. I don't think I could get it perfectly smooth anyway. But I love that. I think I'm going to do a big one in this one. I have one biggie left, one white one that I've already glazed, that I'm going to put a glaze on the outside, and one, well actually no, it looks like there's 2, but I've got a big one with big dots on. I think I might do this for my living room because I have green in my living room. Although now I have the pink flower bowl from the last kiln opening with all my crystals in, and it looks gorgeous. But I now want more bowls on my coffee table. But oh, love this one too. Oh, right, okay. Oh, right. This one, can you see, is 3 vert luster on the inside. Sorry, 3 vert luster on the outside, 4 vert luster on the inside, and then I went round and just did small dots of oatmeal all the way around. Wow, that one's such a beauty as well. Wow, that's the 3 on the outside, so slightly patchy with 3, so I think it needs 4. It breaks quite a lot as well, but still lovely. Kind of looks a bit like tortoisey, but gorgeous. Oh, what a beautiful green. I was worried about vert luster because I couldn't see many, you know, when you look up a glaze color on like the Amico Facebook page and people, lots of things come up. It really didn't for the vert luster, and I was thinking maybe it's not going to be very good, but oh, love that one too. And no cracks. Yeah, actually that's buff. The mini one didn't crack because it was buff, but yeah, that clay Speckled White by Pottery Crafts seems to work better with glaze back and front. So it's not that I can't use it, it's that I have to Well, saying that though, it doesn't like smoky Merlot, does it? So it is still a bit of a chancer by doing it, but if I keep to the ones that I know work, then it should be okay. So another win. Do you know what, that colour for me is Art Deco. It's that kind of, that's probably why it's called Vert Luster, but it really feels Art Deco. I love that. A real more foresty green. Right. Oh. Okay. This one, again, one of the speckle whites that I had to glaze. Again, I was worried, and it has none. And I left a little bit extra bare. Didn't want to go right to the bottom because it didn't have a foot on or a pedestal. This is 3 obsidian all over with 3 Vert Luster on the inside. Oh no, actually all over as well, 3 Vert Luster, because that was the one I'd seen that I did like, but I don't think it looks anything like. Maybe it should have been 2 Vert Luster then, because the one that I saw, hers was just a really beautiful blue, it turned out, and not patchy, but that's slightly, just because of the smoothing lines, it makes it move differently. Hers was very, very smooth thrown piece. Can I get in without the glare? There. Absolutely beautiful. Wow. I like that extra, because normally I would do to here, but this was the large dots. I like just that extra little bit on it, but still having some there. I love them all. And I've got, hopefully, the best piece for last, which is coming up now. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Right. Here is a lovely jug. I'm kind of going away from bowls and I'm into more jugs at the minute because it feels more spring-like. This one now, this is different. Like, wow. Believe it or not, that is the same as that. But I'm wondering if I put a bit more flux on that. Here's the bigger bowl. Marigold, amaryllis, blossom flux. Yeah, I prefer the paler, but still an absolute stunner. I think I have more marigold. I think I might have just done 1 marigold on those other ones, because this is a much stronger yellow. Marigold inside, blossom flux to, amaryllis to here, so you can see it's ran reasonable, because I did like a scallop around the bottom, and then a blossom flux over the top. I was worried with it being on the outside about putting too much blossom flux on, because I didn't want it to run off, but I put 3 marigold on the bottom to try to slow the drip down, and it is really beautiful. It's not quite as creamy as the bowl, and I think I must have had more speckles from the amaryllis on there, but wow, that is stunning as well. Really. And this foam, I bought 2 well, I got them for Mother's Day from my son Jacob, 2 slip cast molds, 2 jug molds, and I didn't use them for slip casting. I've just used them as press molds and then altered them and put handles on them. So it's just to get like a basic shape, but love it. And this is the new, there's a little tiny bit there, and I think it just, oh, it's just where the pink's gone over. This is new Formula Marigold, it says on the top, and I had a little bit of the old one which I just poured inside at the bottom and then put the new formula all around the top so it would match. Looks good to me. Marigold is going in my top. I never used to like it, but on white. This is the speckled white as well, same as the balls, so it builds beautifully, it works well. It just doesn't like sometimes the back being bare. So I love them all. Oh, and I have one more piece to show you, which is from the community kiln. So going on my gluggle jug theme, I did a baby, little baby gluggle jug. This is in Ivy Makeup. Now my friend Chris, she did one in Ivy and it literally just fell off the pot. So I did 1 coat, and then the 2nd coat I did to about here, and then the 3rd coat I did to about here. So it has left it patchy, patchy. It has left it patchy, but it has broken. Can you see that it has broken gorgeous over the scales? So he's the baby to last Kiln Openings mummy pink gluggle jug. He's the baby one. I've got the one that I did in the tutorial hasn't been bisqued yet because I haven't been making very much at all the last few weeks. So I just haven't got enough to go in a bisque load. But I did do one at the community kiln on a day where I really wasn't feeling clay, and when I went in last week I thought I'm going to destroy that gluggle jug because its tail was huge and its head was huge and its body was little, and when I went in they had it in the kiln, so they've already bisque fired it. So I'll decide next time I go in whether or not I've actually put glaze on it, because it looks almost like a cartoon. It's so out of proportion. So, you know, I'm either brilliant or rubbish. So things either come out absolutely gorgeous or they're a disaster. So that's the way it is. But which piece is the best one? Which piece for you was the best one of this kiln load? I look and see all of them, but I love the jug, but because it's not quite creamy enough, like blended enough, I think this one has to be my favorite. It's like ice cream. It's just beautiful. And I don't even know if you can get the true pinkness in there. It is pink and there's almost like little hints of green. So I'll leave it there and I'll stop waffling. And I also want to say I am heading towards 900 subscribers. I am absolutely blown away. I really am. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I've got more tutorials coming up. I'm going to do top 10 glazes for me, and also I'm going to start doing a beginners playlist for which 5 glazes I would buy if I started my pottery journey all over again. So subscribe so that you can be notified when those come out. please, because my little goal for myself this year is to get to 1,000 subscribers. So if you would like to subscribe and help me on my journey, that would be awesome. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day, and yeah, I'm going to have a lay down and look at my bowl. Thanks, guys. See you later. Bye.